Today, I will create a homemade card. It is a birthday card that my daughter had asked me to create for her because her friend soon to have a birthday. She's going to be a year older. This is my daughter's best friend that she met in college. So by the time I finish this card and give it to her, then the video has already been recorded previously before I gave her the birthday card. So come along and create a beautiful birthday card with me. These are the supplies I will be using for a homemade birthday card. It is for my daughter's best friend. The colors I'll be using is pink. This is a adhesive gem strips. I'll be using this because she wants a purse. So I want to try to design or create a purse. It's not going to be nothing extravagant, but it's going to be something beautiful that she will like on the card. Okay. This is red ribbon. She said that her colors are red, black, red and black. So I'm going to try to incorporate the red, the black, the silhouette gemstones on the card. I want to use some flowers for the cake. I'm just going to use the flowers here and maybe the leaves that comes with the flowers. So I'll probably use these. I'm going to use pink for her cake because I am going to design a cake on the card. So I'm going to use pink. This is the red cardstock. This is cardstock paper that I'll be using. The beige, it's not white, but it is beige for the cake. And the brown for chocolate for the cake. So I'll be using those colors, even for the flowers. The pink is for the flowers. Now this right here is my glue. I will be using my glue. And the adhesive tape, which it does come in handy. My scissors, as you can see. My 2 pencils, which is the number 2 pencil. This right here is my drawing paper because I am going to draw a bear on here. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make the bear complete because what I normally would do is fold my paper in half. And then I'll draw like a portion of the, I normally turn around this way. I will draw a portion of the bear and then I would cut around it. And then when I open it up, it's all even. Okay? Alright. My next one will be the red cardstock paper that I will use on either for the bear or either for the front of the card. This is construction paper. It is brown. It is construction paper. I will use Mod Podge. I didn't bring it. I forgot to put it in the video, but you will see it in the video. I am going to put Mod Podge on this paper. And then I'm going to cut the paper out. And then I'm going to take a little piece, just like when we was in kindergarten and in 1st and 2nd grade. Where you take a little piece of paper and you put it on a pencil and you do like this and you take put a little glue on the end and you place it in the figure. That's what I hope that would turn out to be really good. If it doesn't, then I'm going to scratch that out of the video and move on to something else. Alright. I have the black cardstock paper. And I have the white cardstock paper. So come along and create art with Sharon Johnson. Sharon Johnson Art. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my channel. And don't forget to share with your friends and family. Come along and create art with Sharon Johnson. Sharon Johnson Art. One thing I forgot to mention, that the card that she wants me to make is on a poster board. Here is my poster board. It's right here under all of this supplies. This is my poster board. I'm going to cut the poster board not in half, maybe a little over a half, probably like right here. So this part right here will be the card that I will be designing. Happy birthday. So come along and create art with Sharon Johnson. Sharon Johnson Art. Okay, I am getting ready to measure my poster board. Okay. Like I said, it's not going to be a half a card. I'm making it a little bit over a half a card. The card, I don't know how long the card, let's see. The card is, get at 17. The card is about 26.5 inches long and about 20 inches wide. So I'm gonna cut a little bit over half. My daughter had asked me to make her a big birthday card, so I want to make sure I make one big enough for her to give to her friend. She said she didn't want it too big, but she wanted bigger than a regular size card. This should be even. I can always cut down, but you can't never add. So be careful how you measure your items or your card. Okay, I'm going to cut out the card and then I'll come right back with you to let you see the results of how smaller I made the card. Okay, I have finished cutting out the card and this is what it looks like. I know you can't hardly see it. And you know guys, in a lot of my videos, I have this shadow right here. That's because I have a tripod that is standing right here. And I have been trying to avoid the light above it, but there's no way I can avoid the light. I have like 3, 4, 5 lights going on here. I have the 2 rings, I have another light, and I have 2 other lights. So I'm trying to make it real bright in here for you to see the actual card. Because I remember in the last video, the light was so bright, it's like I couldn't get the right lighting on the card or the art journal that I was designing in. So hopefully this doesn't bother you, but I know it does because it bothers me some. So I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to move my tripod in a different direction. But only way you'll be able to get the whole picture of what I'm doing, and the camera have to be right above me. And so the tripod is actually right there. And I can't help it because of the light that's shining right down over it. So forgive me guys if you see all this shadow that's on my card here or my working area. So just bear with me, okay? I will eventually figure out another way to move the tripod. So this is my card. I'm going to fold it in half because my daughter said she wanted a big card. A big card, but she didn't want it too big. So I'm going to fold the card in half, make sure it's even. Like some of them might have to be trimmed down just a little bit. every time I move it at a certain angle, the card moves because it's a real thick poster board. Hopefully this will work. I'm gonna have to trim some of this off, so I'm gonna take my ruler, draw the line, and I'm gonna cut some of this off as well. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, I cut the card evenly. Let me open up the camera a little bit. I know you'll see a lot of my artwork that's over here on this side, and I have some of my artwork over here on this side. But anyway, this is what the card looks like. Hopefully you can see that real good. So I'm gonna measure it. The card is 11 inches. And let's see. 16.5 inches by 11. Alright. So I'm going to put the poster board to the side, and I would take the white paper and draw a bear. I brought out several white paper. It's a typing paper is all it is, just typing paper. So I brought out several papers just in case I mess up, because I'm not an expert, but I do my best to draw beautiful designs. I know the bear is not going to be big enough to put on the card, so let's see. Bear's not going to be big enough to put on the card. So I'm going to have to make the bear. I'm going to have to just draw the bear. That'll probably be pretty good size right there. So let me try another sheet of paper. I was going to do it evenly. I can still do it evenly. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to do it in half. The long way, not the short way, the long way. Okay. Okay, I found a picture that I'm going to look at and attempt to draw it. It looks easy, but you know, sometimes you can also make mistakes when you're drawing. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is a picture that I'm going to be looking at for me to draw the bear. I'm not going to draw the whole bear, I'm just going to draw half of the bear. As you can see that's the bear. I'm only going to draw half of the bear right here. I'm just drawing the outside layer. That's all I'm going to draw. And just give me a guide of how to draw the bear. This is my stack of cards. That's all it is. 50 cards and 50 envelopes. That's all it is. Alright. So let's get started. If it doesn't turn out good, guys, I'm just gonna do it off camera. I have to draw that off camera. Okay, so let's see. Let's begin. I'm not gonna draw the hat. Like I said, I'm just gonna draw the bear. Okay. This is his head. I'm gonna draw his ears. Or draw an ear. Then I'm going to come around, draw his face, and then I'm going to drop down to the neck, and then I'm going to curve around to the hand, keep going. I'm still going. I'm trying to make sure that this is on camera. I'm still drawing his hand. Okay, now this is going to be his belly. And now his leg. Now his foot. And then it's going to be underneath his leg. Actually, I don't want to curve it like that. I don't want to curve it like that. Let's see. I'm changing it. I don't want to curve it like that. This is how I'm holding the pencil so I won't mess up. It's kind of like a little curve. Then I'm going to swing out a little bit. This is still his leg. And then I'm going to curve out again. This is the rest of his body. Okay. Now you see what I just did. Now, I know his ear is big, so let me trim the ear down just a little bit. I know his ear is real big. So let me trim the ear down just a little bit. Sorry, I don't flew across the table. Alright, that should be good. So now I'm going to trace, I'm going to color it inside. Oh, let's see, yeah, I'm going to color it inside right here. Oops, 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 I didn't do it right. There we go. Let me go back out again. Okay. Take my scissors and do this. Okay guys, I'm gonna trace it on the inside a little bit harder so it can transition over here on this side. Okay? Okay, I made the bear a little darker so that way when I fold my paper I can trace it on the back so it can transparent, the pencil can transparent over here on this side. So all I did is made it a little darker. That's all I did. I just made it a little darker. That's how you see how thick the line is. That's all I did. It's made it a little bit darker. Okay, so now I'm gonna get it even. I still gotta worry about making sure that the paper is even. Wow. I guess every time I flip it around and draw on it, it keeps not wanting to fold correctly. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, there we go. It is even now. Okay, hopefully my head is not in the way because sometimes my head can be in the way. Okay, now let's see the results. There we go. That looks really good. I just need to tweak it a little bit. But other than that, it looks really good. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to put a hat on the bear with some balloons. I just think this is really beautiful. It turned out really good. Turned out real good. I am going to put it on a cardstock paper. I'm going to trace it on there. And then I'm going to cut it out and paste it on the poster board, but it'll be after I finish filling in the brown construction paper. Remember I said I'm going to take the construction paper and I'm going to wipe it down in Mod Podge, the whole paper, to give it that shine, and then I'm going to cut small pieces out, and I'm going to place it inside of the bear. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I want to make sure that I put the ears in so I can separate the colors. Okay. This is what my ears going to look like. Same way with the hand. Make sure I put the colors in, because it's going to be a beige color. And for the feet. So I'm going to darken that in, and then I'm going to trace it over here on this side. Remember, I'm going to fold it paper and I'm going to trace it on that side. So let me darken it in. This is how I darken it in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this is good for you to want to create a homemade card. You can do the same thing. If you can't draw, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing. That's what I have to do. I have to keep practicing until I can get to where my design will look good. Sometimes they don't always look good. So keep practicing. See how I made my mistake? I messed up right there. Will I be drawing the eyes in? No. I'm just gonna play it by ear. Alright. Hopefully you like my bear. I could make my bear a little chubby, but I didn't. I might bring him out a little bit more. Okay, I put a little water in this bowl, and I did not add the paintbrush to my supplies at the very beginning of the video. So I'm going to use this brush, and this is a 3/4 inch brush, paint brush. This is my Mod Podge that I did not put into the video at the very beginning, but I did mention that I will use Mod Podge for the brown construction paper. This is not the cardstock paper. This is the construction paper. Remember when you used to be in elementary school, how you used to take your paper and well, I used to take your paper and you'll cut a little piece off, and you'll twist a little piece of paper around your pencil, and you'll design something beautiful on an image. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I want to make sure that the paper have a shine to it. That's why I wanted to paint it with the Mod Podge. And I'm also going to let it dry too. I'm not going to bore you with all this painting with the Mod Podge. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And then I'm going to come back with you in a few minutes after I have finished putting Mod Podge all over the paper. I had never did this on construction paper, but I have always did it on cardstock paper. This is my first time using it on construction paper, so I get to see how it turns out. Okay, I painted 2 construction paper. I painted with the Mod Podge. That's what I did. So far it's looking pretty good. All I need for it to do is just dry, and then I can cut it out in small pieces, and you'll see what I'm doing. Okay. I am going to use my Big Shot Sizzix die cut machine. This is my template, and I am going to cut out the leaves. Let's see. Okay, that's what it looks like. I'm going to cut out the leaves. I'm going to cut out a piece of green paper. Got glue all over my hand. I'm going to cut out several of these, but I'm just showing you what I am actually doing. This right here, I'm going to put the paper. This is the leaf. I'm going to put the paper on top, and then I'm going to face it down. Okay, so let me tape it down so it won't move. This is a washi tape. This is my washi tape. I normally use the art tape to tape it down, but since this washi tape was close by, I decided to use it. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine. And you'll hear it go popping. It's not broke. It just, what it does, it's just cutting the paper. And I run it through more than once. I normally try to run it through at least about 3 to 4 times to make sure that the paper is cutting. Okay. There it is. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to do this several times. I'm trying to show you what it looks like. Okay. I had a toothpick close by where I can just punch it out. But I'm going to use my tweezer. Oh, hold on just a second. There we go. I'm going to use my tweezer. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to use this, and I'm also going to use the flower. There's two flowers. This one right here is a little bulb. And this is the centerpiece for the flower. You know, when you put a little... Okay, so I will cut these out. I'm going to cut this out on the pink paper. The little, I'm going to say seed. The little seed is in the center. I'm going to cut out a piece of paper for the flower. This is the pink paper. And this is what's going to go on the cake. Okay. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to tape it down with the washi tape. If I can find the beginning of it. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to cut it out. Like I said, you might hear the die cut, the plate pop as I rolled it through. All it's doing is just cutting the paper. This is what it looks like. Take the tape off. I'm gonna get my tweezer. See if I can put a little hole. There we go. Put a little. Okay. I'm gonna cut out some more of those, and I'll come back to you. As you can see, I brought out my cutter. I am going to cut the brown construction paper. Remember, I had put the Mod Podge. This is my Mod Podge. I had put the Mod Podge on both sides of the paper. See how shiny that looks? It really brought out the brown construction paper. So anyway, I'm going to cut a piece of the construction paper. And I'm going to see if it's going to work. Because how I had planned on using this construction paper is to put it on the inside the bear. Remember I drew a picture of the bear? And I'm going to use the brown construction paper to see if it'll work. If it doesn't work, then I have to do it again. Okay. So all I was going to do is just, okay, cut a piece. Alright, see if that'll work. I'm going to twist it around. I'm going to put a little glue on the end. I will put a little glue on the end, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do with this paper. That's the way it's going to look. I'm going to zoom in just a little closer. That's how it's going to look when I get ready to glue it down on the paper. I am going to cut as many pieces that I can. I'm not going to make it too small. Try to cut as much as I can. But it looks like I'm going to cut this side right here out of my paper to fit inside of the cutter. So let me cut a little piece of this off. Let's see, what's the size of this? It's like an inch. I only cut an inch of that off. Okay, let me turn it around. See if I can cut. Okay, this is about as much as I'm going to cut. And then, like I said, I'm going to cut a small piece so I can make it fit inside of the bear. Twist it around a little bit. Again, like I said, I'm just going to put glue at the end. I'm not going to put the glue on it yet, but I'm going to put glue on the end of that. And then I'm going to hold it down with the pencil. I'm going to hold it down with the pencil. And it should be close together. The paper should be real close together. And hopefully it'll bring the bear out. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I want to say thank you. And if you like what I've been bringing to the table, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching Sharon Johnson Art. So come along and create beautiful art with Sharon Johnson. Sharon Johnson Art. Okay, as you can see, I drew the picture of the bear. Now I'm going to turn it over on my cardstock paper. And I'm going to trace it on here. And then I'll start cutting out the bear. Make sure that it doesn't move around.
Splice Originals.
Now I have transferred the bear onto my cardstock paper. I'm going to cut it out, and I should begin pasting the brown paper, which is these, down onto my bear. I'm going to cut this out, and I'll be right back.